Hey everyone, in this video, let's take a look at some of the alternatives to Blaze AI. In order to do so, here we are at Blaze.ai, and if you're unfamiliar with Blaze, it is a fantastic platform. I highly recommend it. It's got some great functions. What you could do is you could generate content for your social media, for your blogs, for your newsletters, and it can really help you with your online presence. I will give you an example here. So which platform do we want to create for? I'm right now creating for LinkedIn, so we'll go ahead and do that. And this here you can see we can create posts or we can create multiple posts. And this is a great way of maintaining your social media presence. The multiple posts, similar to the post, but let's go ahead and click on it. And here, what you'll find is that you can enter a topic for your LinkedIn posts. What would you like to write about? Let's go ahead and we're going to talk about AI animation. And we're just going to leave that. There you go. So just by doing that, it's going to autofill the details, and we're going to press tab here and it will lock that in for us. And you see this little purple dot right here. That's going to give us some indication that it's still thinking because we've got more. So we're going to continue to press tab. Now, if we wanted to go through this ourselves and really kind of dive into this, then we could. But this is really a time saver, so that's what we're doing here. We're saving time, and we have now all of this really amazing information, and you can see our little purple dot is gone now, so that's what we've got here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have Blaze autofill the rest. We're going to post with text only. We're going to just take a look here. You can see for yourself what some of the options are, but we're just going to leave that as is. And then we're going to go to generate posts. We'll let Blaze think about it here for a moment. We're going to select all these. So here we have all these wonderful options. And we're going to plan these. So here we have start date and post frequency. We're going to be posting twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So this is really great. We're going to go ahead and generate our posts. And there we go. So now we have our calendar here, and this is going to show us when we're going to be setting our new posts. So this is just a really great way of, again, maintaining your social media presence. Can't recommend this enough. It's a really great tool. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the alternatives to Blaze. So first things first is Enzo. So we have Enzo Bot. And EnzoBot is quite similar to Blaze in many ways, has a lot of similar functions. And I would say that if you're choosing between the two of them, it's not to say that Enzo doesn't provide value, because it certainly does. But for my money, when it comes down to a reason why I would choose one over the other, it has to do with the fact that you can post multiple posts on Blaze. But there is some really great options here, quite similar in terms of creating blog posts, creating branding, being able to generate images, being able to create business plans. It's very centered around business, and you could start a free trial to test it out for yourself. We can take a look here closer at the pricing. Let's go ahead and do that. And you can see for yourself that you have unlimited services for $49 a month. So there's a lot of value packed in there. And just so you know, you can get 30% off with the summer coupon. So if you are in time, you could take advantage of that. So that's one alternative to Blaze. The other alternative is Sintra. And Sintra is a little bit different. It has a lot of the same functions, but it has a different kind of idea behind it, where you have a variety of AI employees that are focused on different aspects of business. And you can basically click on any of these. So let's say we want to go with... let's go with Social Media Manager, just because that's a little bit more similar to what Blaze is doing. And with Sintra, you can ask your AI employee for advice about pretty much anything. And the interesting thing about Sintra is that it actually gets to know you and your business over time, so that it can provide tailored responses. And you can get some really great options here. There's maybe a little bit more, it's a little bit more manual in terms of posting things. So it doesn't have a scheduler It does have an auto poster, but I don't think it works exactly the same way. But you can still get so much great content that you can use for a lot of different things. And in order to look at that a bit more closely, let's go ahead and take a look at the power-ups section, because this is where you can see the different power-ups that your different AI employees have. And this is really going to show you where the meat of everything you can do with Sintra. So, we've got image generation. You can upscale images. You can create newsletter. You can create a marketing strategy. You can create a brand name and a vision behind the brand. So that's kind of similar to something that Blaze does as well. You have an FAQ generator. You can analyze your Shopify store and get insights. One of my favorite things here, there's a meal planner and a workout planner. Like, they didn't need to do that, but that's in there. You can create cold calling scripts, and there's the negotiation advisors, one of my favorite functions here. So if you need to get guidance on negotiating certain deals, then you can enter in the deal details. You can specify what the goals of the deals are, and Sintra will pop out something that you can use to really help prepare for those kind of meetings. It's such a great tool, and there's just so much here that we can dive into. And we do have several videos that we've done on Sintra. So if you want to go and take a look at those, I highly recommend taking a closer look at Sintra, because it's just a fantastic platform. And again, the difference between Sintra and Blaze isn't really going to get to know you in your business, but it still has some amazing tools that you could take advantage of, namely the fact that you can schedule those posts. That is a big deal. But if you're interested in taking a look at Sintra, we are offering 1 month free. So you can go and you can put in this referral code, and you can get 1 month free. And also, if you use promo code SKILLCRAFT60, you can get 60% off. So that's another reason to use Sintra as well. But again, if social media content is something that is important to you, and being able to schedule multiple posts and having Blaze help you out with that is something that's important for you, then you might want to take a look at Blaze, because it really is quite fantastic. And that's all there is to it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe. And don't forget to set your notifications for more helpful tips. Also, if you take a look in the description, you will find a link to our link tree. There you'll find our socials and our top AI recommendations, including Sintra. And if you take a look there, you'll see that you can use promo code SKILLCRAFT60 to get 60% off your subscription with Sintra. And again, Sintra comes highly recommended. Also, if you're interested in a new online bank, maybe you're looking for a new bank, you don't know where to start, check out Simply Financial. I made the switch. I love it. And you can get $50 to start. Also, once you get started, if you refer your friends and family, you can get $125 per referral, and they'll get $50 to start as well. So that's a big deal. It's kind of nice. And there's some other promotions with Simply that you should take a look at. You can get $300 in your account. Take a look at their website for more details on that as well. There are some fine print there, but that's another recommendation. Check that out and click on any of those links to get started. You'd be helping us out, and we would greatly appreciate it.